Welcome to Wetsuit Outlet. This is Everything Wetsuits, a video series where we're going to chat to you about all of the wetsuits and all of the different ranges that you can get from different brands and break down these wetsuits into layman's terms that you can understand and make a better, more informed decision when you're buying your wetsuit. Today, we're going through Mystic Wetsuits, an incredible range from an incredible brand, a trusted brand when it comes to impact, vests, helmets, protection, and a brand that is really making a move on the surf market as well as the whole wetsuit market in general. This brand is award-winning. They have featured in Stab's Best Wetsuit of the Year and featured very, very highly. In fact, I think they got second. And they're also award-winning in other product innovations such as their impact vests. And that goes to show how well their product development and their thought into their design goes. Today I'm going to run through all of their wetsuits for the autumn-winter range and some that carry on through as well. And we're going to go through how the terminology that they use fits in with other brands and other brands fits in with theirs, where it sits on a comparison scale and how they feel as well. And most importantly, what we recommend. We do have a big blog on this, which will help you with a guide, and it's a bit more technical and in-depth on that blog. So if you want really technical detail, head to that as well, which is online. But here we go. This is the Mystic range. So before we dive into individual wetsuits, I'm just going to break down some quick terminology that you might hear through the video and also that you'll see in the blog that will help you kind of understand some of the really deep terms and make them a bit more simple. So you have Yamamoto neoprene, which we will reference. That is one of the leading neoprenes in the industry. It is incredible. It's in all the high-end wetsuits where it should be. Stretch, warmth, quality and durability. That's what Yamamoto means and is all about. You'll hear through a Mystic video, Flare Mesh Plus. This is an internal lining. It's quick drying, high warm pile, lets water out, channels the water out, and it has incredible heat retention and stretch to that. You'll also hear Fox Fleece and Fox Fleece Recycled. This is another internal lining. It's incredibly soft, incredibly stretchy, really, really smooth, and again, has really great thermal qualities to that. You'll hear embossed lining, which is a lining that is given to the suit that gives it a lot of stretch. It stretches in all directions. So that is where we'll say embossed and what that means. And also you'll hear recycled XTR, which is another super stretchy, super soft kind of material used through the wetsuits that makes them very, very, very good. Okay, so now we have a deeper understanding of what the terminology going into this video where you're likely to hear and read in the blog is going to be. Let's just dive into wetsuits. That's the fun part. We're going to start with the wetsuit that featured on the Stab's Wetsuit of the Year, which is the Mystic Jayde and the Mystic Majestic. So the Jayde is the female version, the Majestic, the men's version. These are incredible. Very, very, very impressed with how quality the look and how sleek and stylish the design is. I actually really, really like these. This is the super nice little finishes on the women's run. Diving into the suit, this is Yamamoto neoprene. This is stretchy. This is paired with the waterproof internal lining, which pairs that stretch, and the tape lining allows you to not get any leaks, any water ingress, while keeping the suit super, super flexible, which is perfect for all water sports, surfing, windsurfing, everything like that. These have the flare mesh lining, which is here, and the Fox Fleece. So incredible warmth, retention, along with the stretch and the super soft feel as well. It feels like you're wearing a tracksuit when you've got this on. I absolutely love it. These, I would say, pair alongside like an O'Neill Hyper Freak or a kind of like a Rip Curl mix between a flash bomb and a flash bomb and an E-bomb, really. But very much in line with a Hyper Freak in terms of stretch, quality, durability. Probably a bit warmer than a Hyper Freak as well. These are very, very, very good. Chest tip, men's and women's. Highly recommend this suit. So moving on from the Jayde and the Majestic, which are great suits, we're going to go up. So we're going to look at the Gem and the Voltt. So these are the deep winter suits from Mystic, is what I would call them. So they come in a 6mm and a 5mm integrated hood version of the wetsuit. So obviously you can see here, it's pretty clear. Fox Fleece lining, the same waterproof tapes, internal tapes. You've got the Flare Mesh Plus lining through the middle of the suit as well. That obviously gives you incredible heat retention through the winter and incredible stretch in a suit that feels so thick, partly because these are also Yamamoto neoprene. So again, for a thick suit to stretch that much is pretty special. The days where you're freezing cold and it's pumping and you want to be on the water as much as possible, but your wetsuit is really draining you, like that's over when you look at these suits. They no longer are going to restrict you. Also, the neoprene, the Yamamoto neoprene with these linings is going to mean that you can probably get away with a 5mm that used to be a 6mm as well. A couple of little really smart features on this. I really like that the hood has the panels on where basically on the side of your head where your ears are to really protect your ears and obviously ensure that you're not getting surfer's ear. You've got the back panel, so it's obviously to stop the wind and the cold getting to the key areas like your kidneys. And again, a very, very smart suit. Like, it looks really good. The finish and feel is very good. And the other point I wanted to make out, because it's quite important to me, is this feels very light for a thick wetsuit. That goes to show that like the Yamamoto neoprene is high quality. The internal waterproof lining is going to ensure you don't get any leaks on those freezing cold days. That paired with the Fox Fleece, the Flare Mesh Plus, and also the panel placement gives this suit warmth and flexibility that's kind of really pushing boundaries on other suits in the market. As a comparison, this is like Flash Bomb from Rip Curl, Psycho 1 from O'Neill, kind of Dry Lock from XL. So it's that elite in the cold water. So this is a really good cold water thick suit for the deeper, darker days. If you're up in Scotland and places like that, I would highly recommend this wetsuit, one for you. Okay, so moving on from the high-end thick wetsuits or for the winter, we're going to go now to the Mystic wetsuit that is about performance. So this is called the One. This is a zip-free kind of chest entry Yamamoto neoprene wetsuit that is about performance and performance. This doesn't have the Flare Mesh Plus lining. This has the Fox Fleece lining throughout. So it's still very warm, incredibly soft. Like, this is like, it feels like I'm holding a cuddle right now. But you see, it's still got the panels for the Fox Fleece lining. So that's still great heat retention, keeps you nice and warm. This is a 3-2. You wouldn't really want any more than that on a 3-2. And then moving up, this is available in a 4-3 and a 5mm as well. But this is equivalent to an E-bomb from Rip Curl, with no doubt about it. The stretch is phenomenal. It comes in 3 colors. It comes in a black, this blue, and a white as well. So if you're feeling like throwing it back to, like, days when Kolohe was sponsored by Nike and stuff, there is a white and it looks pretty cool if you're brave. It's super light, very light. So you're going to get very little paddle resistance. It's going to kind of feel like you're paddling in just a rashy, to be honest, but nice and warm. Very subtle, kind of really cool features like the branding around the neck looks really good. But Yamamoto neoprene again, so they're not like going any budget on this. This is very high end. This is the best neoprene that you can get in a wetsuit that's going to give you performance, warmth, and longevity as well. You'll be able to surf in this for hours and hours, and elevate your surfing, surf for longer, and you'll even windsurfing and other water sports on the warmer days where you're not looking for like supreme heat wind protection and heat retaining qualities on a really cold day. This is going to have you covered because it's still super warm but really flexible. This is a fantastic suit. It's called the One. If you're looking for the One, you found it. You should check this out. Very good wetsuit. Okay, so moving on to the next wetsuit or wetsuits we're going to look at. This is the Mystic Haven and the Mystic Motion. The Haven is the female version. The Motion is the male version. These suits are really great. They look high class, have really classy embossed kind of logo positioning. Branding throughout the suit is very elite looking. They come in a range of colors. They also come in 5mm, 4mm, 3mm. This is the ladies one. I like the color of this one, so I'm going to use this one. They are MX-free neoprene. So the stretch in this neoprene is an improved stretch and flex pattern, which gives you this, which allows you to surf and be in the water doing whatever activity you are for longer without getting resistance on your body, which means you're having more fun and you're more comfortable. You get these with the chest zip entry. The female has the step through entry, which is slightly easier to get in and out of as well. And what you'll find on the Motion and the Haven is that they have the internal stretched waterproof lining along with fox fleece lining on the front and back panel. So that is the heat retention quality that comes through the suit. It also is incredibly soft and incredibly stretchy. It also is very light. The whole wetsuit is very light for something like this, which is really, really nice because you're not feeling like weighed down by your wetsuit when you're surfing it. In a comparison to other suits on the market, for me, the feel, the quality, the durability, and the level of this suit is, it's up there with a Hyper Freak and an E-Bomb and, suits of that ilk, but price point is lower. And that is something that you should really, really consider. For a wetsuit that's going to last you a long, long time, keep you very, very comfortable, very warm and cozy, easy to get on, easy to get off, which is a massive plus. This Haven and Motion wetsuit from Mystic should definitely be on your checklist to look up and potentially should be right at the top to purchase. Check it out now. Moving down the rail now, and we're going to have a deep dive into the Mystic Starr, which firstly comes in some amazing colors. It comes chest zip and back zip. There's the back zip. There's one of the chest zips. There's another one. So you can get this in the black. You can get it in this black and kind of jaded green and this blue and black as well. Slightly different chest entries there. They come in a 5mm, 4mm and 3. So 3.2, 4.3 and 5.3. These are MX2 neoprenes. So it's a amazing neoprene with great stretch, great rebound, which gives you great durability. It's still not going to tire you out when you're paddling this. You get great kind of easy flexibility through the suit and the shoulders. It's still, waterproof tape lined. This does still have the fox fleece chest and back paneling, so great warmth retention, stretch, and it still feels very, very soft on the inside. It's a suit that is so affordable, and the price doesn't reflect the quality of this wetsuit. The quality of this suit should be adding, some money onto that figure that you're going to see how much this suit is worth. If you are looking for a wetsuit that's friendly on your wallet, that's going to last you a good couple of years, it's going to keep you warm, see you through all the seasons, and really kind of impress, then the Mystic Starr is one that I would highly, highly recommend. If you're surfing, windsurfing, supping, bodyboarding, just like to walk around in wetsuits, this is an incredible wetsuit for the price point. It's blown my mind at how much it is compared to how good it is. Have a look, check out the Mystic Starr. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to have a look at the Mystic Brand wetsuit. So this is Mystic's entry-level wetsuit, budget breaking bad boy, basically. This is the affordable option that is actually blowing my mind. So firstly, this is MX2 neoprene again. So great stretch and rebound. So durability and lack of tiredness when you're wearing it for a long time is something that you'll get from this suit. It's incredibly great stretch for a suit of this price point. Some of them feel a little bit stiff and cardboardy. Supermarket ones feel even worse. This isn't going to leave you rashy or uncomfortable or anything like that at all for as long as you spend in the water, supping, or windsurfing, doing whatever you like. The other big feature for me on this wetsuit, so it comes in a back zip and a chest zip, by the way, and a 3mm. But the biggest thing is on wetsuits at this price point, you very rarely see internal lining. This has the fox fleece lining that you've seen like throughout the whole range. So it's still got a high quality, very, very soft and heat retaining lining on the chest and on the back of this wetsuit. Also on the back zip, they put a really nice touch where they put this panel which pulls over your neck that allows for flushes to keep off of your back and drain out. So for a wetsuit of this price point, normally you kind of get very basic, but this isn't very basic, but the pricing is. So if you're looking for a wetsuit that's going to last you a long time, that you can use, it's a 3.2, so you can use it like early in the like late spring, sorry, early summer, and then right towards the end, especially in England, like pushing the end of October. For the price point, this has to be on your radar. It's an incredibly great wetsuit for that price. Elite features without the price to carry that. Back zip with a very, very good strong sturdy zip as well, and the chest zip's great too. So that's the Mystic brand, which I think is a phenomenal wetsuit for that price point, and one that you should be looking at if you don't want to break your wallet, but you want a great wetsuit. Now we've been through all the suits that you can see behind me. There are other suits in the Mystic range that aren't quite out yet, but we will be doing a review on those as well, so keep your eyes peeled on that. I also want to mention as well, they have an incredible range of clothing, of robes. So this is an Explore robe, teddy fleece lined, waterproof. You know, that's going to see you through the winter. You can walk your dog if you want to, go and do your shopping if you're one of those people, and if not, wear it on the beach and stay incredibly warm. They also have these dry bags. This one is ginormous, so you could get absolutely everything in there. You could get your impact vest, your helmet, your towels, your robes, your wetsuits, your boots, your gloves, your dog, and anything else you want. They have a heap of accessories as well that are going to be coming, like gloves, your boots. Like I say as well, they're a trusted brand for impact vest, helmets, and everything else as well. If you want to check out anything more Mystic, head to Wetsuit Outlet now, and you will see the biggest range at the best prices.